Let us talk about Christmas in Lagos, a movie by Jade Oshibero, which is currently streaming on Prime Video. In case you're a returning subscriber, welcome back to the channel. I love that you keep on coming back. How is the festive period treating you? I'm really curious. How are you doing? And in case you're just returning, and in case you're just hearing my voice in my channel, welcome. I really do hope you stay. Please do that by subscribing to the channel. Like this video, it really does help a whole lot. And yeah, leave a comment. Have you seen A Christmas in Lagos? Would you be saying it right after this review? What would you be rating the movie? What was your highlights? What didn't do it for you? Let's chat in the comment section. So like we always do it on here, we're going to talk about, and I didn't introduce myself. I am Rayxia, by the way. I review movies, I talk about web series and TV shows, and so we're gonna do it the normal way. We'll talk about the characters and their performances, the things I liked about the movie and what I didn't like about the movie, my final verdict and ratings, and that'll be it. So without further ado, let's get right into the synopsis. The film follows recently heartbroken Fiyin, who's convinced that best friend Elo is the love of her life. The problems begin when he arrives from New York, ready to propose to his secret girlfriend Yagazie. Meanwhile, 59-year-old Gbemi is torn between her boyfriend of 2 years, played by Wale Ojo, and an old flame and high school sweetheart. Then there is London-born and raised Ivie, who comes home to Lagos for the holidays with one dream: to have the Detty-est December ever. What she doesn't count on is falling heads over heels in love with Ajani. Let's get right into the characters and their performances real quick. First off, we had Teniola Aladese, who played the character Fiyin. I think I'm gradually becoming a fan of Teniola Aladese. I've seen her in a couple of movies in the past month, I think about 2 to 3, and I thoroughly enjoy seeing her. She has this very vibrant and very inviting smile, and I think for the most part of it, she usually brings her characters home. There's a way she delivers her lines and her character. She has a way of immersing herself into her character. I liked how we saw this vibrant side of her, the delusional side of her, the optimistic side of her, the fun side of her. I liked how we saw different sides to Fiyin in a way in this movie, which I really appreciated. Oh my god, if it feels like my voice is going up and down, the weather is getting to me. But yeah, I enjoyed Teniola Aladese's character in this film, and I think she held it down, being one of the lead characters in the movie. We had Shaffy Bello, who played Gbemi Udeh Sunday. I liked her relationship with Teniola Aladese's character Fiyin. She's and Shaffy does it well. These are one of the characters that are right up her alley. It was really interesting to see her navigate both men. I'm talking about Wale Ojo's character and RMD's character. I liked the relationship she had, like I already said, with her daughter. Even the one she shared with her cousin. She's like that big aunt that, just goes around her business, does her work, enjoys life, and she doesn't meddle in your business, but at the same time, she tries to caution you, like, you these children. Oh my god, I cannot with these kids. So I really liked how her character was written. Also had the character Ivie by Rayxia Ojo. I think this is her movie debut. I think I stumbled upon a post on Instagram where when they were announcing the cast, and how she talked about this movie being a movie debut. I'm not sure, but I want to believe so. And I think for her movie debut, I think she did a good job. She really played the character of an IJGB really well. Her accent was good enough for her scene. She sort of reminded me of V. I don't know it because they have like the same skin tone, and they had like maybe similar hairdo in the movie, and just her mannerism as well. She reminded me so much of VI. So yeah, that just thought to mention that. And I think she did okay. She played alongside Ladipoe, and I have to say, at the beginning of their character merging together, I sort of struggled a bit with their chemistry and them delivering their lines, but at a point it picked up, and I started to slowly invest myself in their story and get interested in what they were up to. So I think Ivie did well. We had Shalom, who played the character of Elo. I think his character was just okay. I think the part that did it for me when it comes to his performance would have to be the scene where he was setting up for Christmas and their mother walked in. That scene was really good. But overall, I think Elo was good enough for his character. But a lot of people might, I don't know. I'm not trying to be an hater, but yeah, I think his character did okay. Let's talk about an Angel Anosike, who played the character of Yagazie. She fits the description. She fits her character really well. You know, even when what's her name? Gbemi, so even when Fiyin came across her character first, like in the movie when when Elo brought her to the party the day they arrived, and he was like, oh, she looks like a model and all of those things. I'm like, yes, of course. Like the casting was so perfectly done for the character Yagazie. We had RMD, who played the character of Zach. You guys, I think he did good enough for his character as well. We had Ladipoe, who played the character of Ajani. Like I said at the beginning, I struggled with himself and Ivie's pairing, but at a point he picked up, and I think he did a good enough job for his character, being the character of a delivery guy who is in love with an IJGB, who is in Lagos to just enjoy the December party and all of those things. And I liked how his character wasn't so expectant. Yeah, it just came to me now. I liked how his character wasn't so expectant. Like he was in tune with reality. I feel like at the long run, I feel like for the most part of it, he knew it was just going to be like a December and holiday thing. Then it was going to be left to both of them to now try to stay in contact after she has left or something. I was waiting for them to pull the I'm not going back to London stunt, but I'm glad they did not, because like that means your life must have been miserable in London for you to want to stay back in Nigeria or in Lagos because of a man. I mean, the writer might have tried to say, oh, she's trying to find her way of writing. When she had a conversation with Ajani, she realized, or she was reminded of her passion for poem and writing and all of those things. But I just like how they didn't spin the, I'm going to pursue my writing, dreams. And, because I'm falling for this guy, let's see if these two reasons are enough for me to return back to Lagos and whatnot. But yeah, I like that they didn't explore that. I really, really loved that. We had Wale Ojo, who played the character of Toye. I liked how he was so unbothered by Zach and all his serere and his extra gestures in this film. He gave me the vibe of a man that knew his onions, a man that knew his value, a man that was confident in his woman. And even though he was confident in what they both shared, I'm talking about himself and Gbemi, he wasn't laid back. He still showed up. He still came with gifts. He still tried to put the man in his place. He wasn't lackadaisical about the whole thing. I mean, you're with a top tier woman, and this is a man that has money to do all the convincing in the world. So I like that even though he didn't fret, at the same time, he wasn't so unbothered. He didn't act unbothered about it. But yeah, I liked this character. I think he delivered. And one character that I really didn't expect, but was thrown in at the very last minute would be Ecuador's character, who played the French chef. It was so hilarious. Her frustration, her anger towards the meal, the ingredient and whatnot. I thought that was hilarious. And yeah, I liked, it wasn't a character I saw her playing, but she delivered on that. We also had Waje as Caroline. I think she did an okay job playing Yagazie's elder sister. On to the things I liked in this movie. We talk about the decor in this film, the carnival lights, the parties, the traffic, the concerts, the street food. Can we talk about that? The way these things were properly done, it was making me feel like they shot this movie about 2 weeks ago when the festive spirit had kicked in Lagos already, because I am trying hard to believe that they had to set up these designs to fit the theme of the movie when it's not even the season just yet. Like, do you get what I'm saying? Like, it's like setting up for Christmas when it's not Christmas, and it feels so much like Christmas. The party, you see that party in the ghetto, that party that party we saw when they were trying to contact the small chops woman. That party was everything. Like, it was so. It reminded me of all the street carnivals that they used to do by force in our areas, and you're like, we don't need it, and people are like, we need it, and we're gonna do it regardless, and everybody's having fun. That party was everything. Like, the party hits me in my face, and I'm like, oh my goodness. I really, really loved that. I liked the part where Elo's parents welcomed him home with hugs. I feel like a lot of IJGBs that came home to their parents, I feel like they'll be able to relate to that scene. I just pictured an IJGB, in the shoes of Elo, being welcomed home by parents that they haven't seen in a long while, and all of those things, and them looking forward to having a nice time with family, and going to the village and all of those things. So I felt like that was really, really good and spot on. I loved the new and fresh faces we got in this series. I'm talking about Rayxia Ojo, Shalom, Anosike. I don't know, for some weird reasons, I feel like I've seen Yagazie's face somewhere. Maybe, I don't know, like, I feel like I should have done my proper research, but just like I've seen her face somewhere on Instagram. I just have that very short, very weird feeling. But yeah, I liked the new faces, and I saw Anjade's tweet somewhere where she was like, "Oh, we requested for new faces, and there we have it." And I really appreciated that, even if they are 110% perfect, it was good enough, and I really appreciated the new faces. It added this very good aura to the film. And I loved that. I liked the guest appearances as well. The music performances from Waje, Irasta, Adekunle Gold, Word, choice of songs and everything. They were appropriately done and appropriately selected. So I really appreciated that. I liked the old, Shaffy Bello picture. That part where Gbemi was talking to Fiyin on our wedding day, and they had this picture. Plot twist, that picture is actually a picture of Jade Shibero and her dad when she was months old. Shaffy Bello was actually AI'd into the picture, because when I saw the picture I was like, oh, could this be Shaffy Bello and her husband and one of her kids? But when I saw the post on Instagram today, I actually found that it was actually Jade Shibero and her father, and I thought that was really, really good. Yeah, it was a really good one. I liked that. I liked the core lesson of this film. It was even at the late I picked up on it. Like, someone on Twitter was saying, oh, they wish that Fiyin had gotten a happy ending. They didn't like that she was left to be alone and all those things. Her mom was getting married. Ivie was gonna go back to London. Ado was gonna get married to Yagazie and relocate. It was gonna be just herself. And someone was like, sometimes being alone by yourself is okay. And I feel like it's such a powerful lesson to go into 2025. And even before 2025, like this December, we're going to see a lot of people that will force themselves into a clique of friends, into cliques, into groups, because they want to enjoy Detty-est December together. They don't want to go out alone. They don't want to party alone. They want to be where it is happening. And this decision might lead them into some troubles. Or, you just end up being exhausted, and then you look back and you're like, was it really worth it? I mean, there's happiness being even in this time where everybody's like, Detty-est December, I'm outside, there is peace with being alone. I'm not saying this because I'm an introvert and I really would enjoy my bed this season, but I'm just saying, like, it's such a very powerful message. We saw the length at which Fiyin went because she thought she would be best with Elo, and we're finding out later that Elo has been trying to get across to her romantically, but she's been the one shutting him out. And now that there's nobody by her side, she's running to him and almost disrupting his engagement to Yagazie. So if you don't find solace in yourself and find peace and happiness with being by yourself, you might go and ruin things for other people, just like she almost ruined things for Elo. So I felt that was such a powerful message from this film to take and to work with in this festive period and even beyond. I'm talking about 2025. So yeah, I really liked that. I also liked that Elo and Fiyin didn't end up together. We didn't get the old cliche, oh, best friend love, they've been friends for long, they didn't know they loved each other, I liked that Yagazie's character wasn't thrown under the bus, because the lady didn't do anything. She didn't do anything. She did not. So yeah, I liked that. I also like that Gbemi and Zach didn't end up together. Like, money's not everything, bro. I liked that she wasn't confused for a long time. She knew what she wanted and she went for it. So I really liked that about their story. Now on to the things I didn't like about the movie. What was that? So first things first, I think one thing I would just say is I just talked about I understand that most times with Christmas movie, it's like escape from reality. If you look at all these Hallmark movies and the storylines and all those things, sometimes it feels like they're out of touch with reality. And I think most times we get that with Christmas movies. And, because you just want the movie to be easy to watch, relaxing, doesn't pull at your emotions too much, get an happy ending and all of those things. It just got me thinking about some things happening in this film, and I'll point out just one. I was like, what are the odds that an IJGB babe from London, born and brought up in London, would go on a date with a guitarist / delivery guy on an Okada, not power bike? I know, like, you find love in the weirdest places, but if we are talking realistically speaking, is it possible that Ivie in Lagos today, who is back for Detty-est December, she's talking about the Detty-est of Decembers, is it possible that she would go on a date or go out with Ajani? I'm like, I don't think so. If you're still watching this video at this point, leave the emoji Santa Claus. Is it Santa Claus emoji? Just leave the Santa Claus emoji in the comment section, be it for the Christmas or Christmas lights or Christmas tree. Just leave something Christmassy in the comment section. Let's confuse those that did not watch this review up to this point. Final verdict for the film Christmas in Lagos. I feel like it was a really good film, easy, beautiful film to watch. You could feel what they wanted to do with the film. We wanted it to be easy, we wanted it to be enjoyable for you to feel the Christmas spirit, get the Lagos experience, the decor, the lights, the carnival, the good music, the Detty-est December, traditions and all of those things. And we got all of that with this film, which I really, really appreciated. And I liked that Ivie was a typical IDGB. Like, I did not pay millions of naira to come to Lagos to enjoy December and be sitting at home. Like, she was dragging our cousin out for all the concerts. She was at the front row. She was exploring and all of those things. I really, really liked that about the act. I really liked Ivie's character, to be honest. I liked her character. I don't know what it was. I don't know why exactly. I just really liked her character, and I can't explain it. My ratings for the movie, I think I'm gonna rate the movie Christmas in Lagos 3.5 over 5. Yeah, let me know what you'll be rating the movie. I think this movie was really, it was well done. I mean, the story it wasn't an enormous story. It wasn't a deep story. It was just very easy, which was very appropriate for the season. I wish I saved this movie to watch on Christmas Day, but that doesn't mean I can't see it again on Christmas Day. Do you get? But I think I'll be rating the movie a solid 3.5 over 5. What would you be rating the film if you were to rate the movie Christmas in Lagos? What do you not agree with? Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section. Did I miss out on anything? Like, what was your favorite highlight, or who was your favorite character? Let's chat in the comment section below. Please don't forget to like this video, it really helps, and subscribe to the channel. I'll love to see you in my next review. And until when I see you and when you see me, make sure to remain happy because you owe it to yourself. Bye guys.